What's up everybody and welcome to this video. In this video and in the next few minutes I will do a price analysis and price prediction on the Reef cryptocurrency. So this will be a price prediction for the next couple of days but also weeks. It's kind of long term, it's on a daily time frame, just looking at what it can do in the upcoming weeks and months possibly. So we're going to be looking at the Reef cryptocurrency. And this is going to be a fully technical analysis, but I think we should also pay attention to the fundamentals of the Reef cryptocurrency. Personally, I'm not an investor in Reef. I don't own any Reef, which might be a mistake, but personally I think the idea behind Reef is quite good, and that makes me think that there's a lot of potential in this project, looking at it for the long term. But having said that, this is mainly a technical analysis and price prediction, so let's dive right into that. As you can see, beginning of this year, when all of cryptos were at their all-time highs, Reef was quite high as well, with a high of 0.05, which is quite high. This is kind of like the same pattern Bitcoin had. After that it went down by quite a bit, like all the coins did, and now it's starting to pick back up. You can actually see quite a clear channel right here. And I think basically in the next couple of days and or weeks, maybe months, but I'd rather say weeks, I think two things can happen. And the first one being is that it will continue to respect this channel. And if it will continue to respect this channel, that means that the price has to go down, unfortunately. So that will be reflected in the green scenario, because I will be presenting it in two scenarios. I think you should never bet your horses. I think you should never bet on one horse. You should always, to go on into the metaphor, you should look at the horses and bet on the fastest one. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to sketch out two scenarios so you can act on the scenario which seems most likely to happen moving forward. So depending on how the price will move. So I think that could happen, that the channel will be respected, but I think it could also be the case that it is in the last months of 2021. The last months tend to be very bullish for cryptocurrency, so it could also be that it will break out of this channel. And in my opinion, breaking out of this channel immediately would cause quite a big breakout. So that would be the blue scenario. So let's first go on to the green scenario. In the green scenario, I think price from where it is right now, which is 0.032, or it might hit the top of this channel again, possibly at 0.35 or 3.4. I think from there on out it will go down. It will possibly find some resistance at 0.26 right here at this support level. Maybe take a break retest, could be a little higher, could be a little lower, but maybe take a break retest, so then on the functioning resistance of 0.03. And from there on out, I think it will just break through more support, so maybe find some more resistance at 0.24, and then take a break retest off of the then resistance 0.28. Then eventually, I think it will hit the trend line. At what price point we cannot say it. It really depends on how fast it will hit the trend line, but it could be at a major support such as 0.236. Right here, as you can see, that's a support in the past, and it could actually very well bounce off of that. It could also, if it goes lower, if it goes down more quickly, it could also bounce off of this price area, which would be 0.1, somewhere right there. And when it does hit that trend line, I think it will continue to respect this channel and go up, and it could go up with a very big move initially, and then a just healthy uptrend, but it could also just bounce off of the lower bound of this channel and just immediately go into a healthy uptrend. Might not be very fast, but it doesn't have to be. I just think that if this scenario plays out and it bounces off of the lower bound of this upwards channel, I think we'll definitely see a move up. So that would be a very low risk buy in my opinion. But what could also happen, I think, is that the price will actually break out of this upwards channel, which seems to me, I mean both scenarios are equally likely, but it's very possible with all the bullishness and all the retail investors going in again. So that would mean that price will probably find some resistance in anywhere between a 0.32 or 0.34, and then it will bounce off of that. But then it will find support quite easily. I think anywhere between 0.285 and possibly even 0.26, but that would be in the worst case scenario. So anywhere between these points. And from there on out, I think it will go up. It might even touch the upper bound of the channel once again at the strong resistance area 0.35 or 0.36. But from there, I think it will continue to bounce up a little. I mean, that could be from the area 0.32, but it could also again be a little lower. It really depends on the Fibonacci's you can draw at that point too. And I think that would serve as enough support to actually break out of this channel. And when it does break out of the channel, I think a lot of bullish momentum will come in. Reef does not have a high market cap. It has a good fundamental behind it. And a breakout out of this would just indicate a lot of bullish momentum and upwards potential, to be honest. So a lot of people will jump in. And then I think the next resistance will be, I mean, might find a small pullback at 0.44, but I think the next real resistance would be at 0.48. And what happens at that area within this scenario really depends on what the market is like and how the price moves towards that area. So if it moved towards it very quickly, it could instantly shoot through and basically go to the moon then, because if that resistance would break, I mean, what is there to stop it? But if the price gets there slowly, it might cause a little bit bigger pullback. So that's basically the two scenarios I think are most likely, as I said, for the next couple of weeks possibly. Yeah, if you have any questions about this price analysis or about the full price prediction or anything else, please let me know down in the comments. And having said that, thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.